all, if you remember, I probably got elected more than anything else on the border. We had a border that was open with 25 million people coming through with an open border policy, which is insane. And that's the policy that caused the problem that we have. With all of that being said, with the outset,
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Wait.
Maybe.
Channel. There it is. Okay. Aloha everyone. It is Tuesday, January 27th. And you can turn this one on. Get some colorful thing over there. Ready, set. Okay. Got the ghost tube box ready, going on. Tuesday. Yeah, I'm a little bit fungled on everything. I really should just quit doing these things, but I'm locked in that the COVID lockdown thing. Gotta do it every day. I'm broadcasting from my little with the little dolls. The dolls. So, okay. Tuesday. I have an appointment. It's a regular routine thing. It's like in and out, like this one, because, getting old, doctor thing. So it's in and out real fast. But I gotta get there. So luckily, my sister's gonna give me a ride. So it's like, I'm not gonna hop on a ride. Good bit. So I should just make this really super fast, because maybe it gets edited. Maybe it doesn't.
Elemental.
Yes, elemental. Okay, that's the vlog. Here's the news. Wow. Trump, once again, he's doing his thing. So he's switching gears on a very prominent situation, which is an ongoing situation in Minneapolis, the city specifically in Minnesota. And the basically peaceful protesting against ICE or immigrant what does it even stand for anymore? Immigration Custom Enforcement. So they protesting, and the ICE agents, which are federal agents, which are ad hoc. They got more money in the Homeland Security. See, that's the kind of a key thing too.
It's impossible.
The Department of Homeland Security, like protect us against terrorists, has been involved in this thing. They use that to sort of create more agents out of nothing, and they're calling them these ICE. Well, these ICE agents. So it's to get people deported, if they don't deport themselves, to get the immigrants out of the country. They created out of whole cloth this ICE agent thing. Now they whacked it with a big huge budget. They gave it so much money. Actually, it's something in the billions, like $72 billion to the ICE now. Now that's like about $15 billion more than the country of France has for its military. France's military, add $15 billion. That's how much money is going into ICE. So the shootings, there's been 2 shootings. Now one about 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is good. A mom, and this one is the latest one. A few days ago was an ICU nurse for veterans official, the Pretty. Yeah. So actually shooting dead, and these are U.S. citizens. They're the protesters, so they're shooting dead U.S. citizens, and they're trying to twist it to get away with it instead of like, oh God, we're so sorry to make this mistake. Oh gosh, it should never happen. No, they're like, they were in the wrong. It was needed to be done, and now the people are even more in that area as well as everywhere else in the U.S. because this is frightening that they're justifying shooting citizens that disagree with Trump's policy. So, the big thing they did was, you're fired. They did that maneuver. In a sense, Trump called the head of ICE, a guy named Greg Bovino. Moo. Can't resist. Send him back to Texas. Moo. So the head of the guy that was leading the ICE guys, I think he's out of whatever border patrol.
What will happen?
So he's going back to his original border patrol assignment, and then they brought in someone, Homan, for they're just swapping people out. Like they're making like they're doing something. Like, we fired the old guy. Here's the new guy. Keep on going. It's all gonna be different. And so that's kind of what they're doing. In the meantime,
how did you get here?
In the Senate. Oh, I've got that. My notes are off.
Yes.
In the Congress, where they're about this Friday, they have to vote for more budget stuff because they didn't completely. They did a temporary budget thing last time, so now they have to redo the budget thing. Remember the shutdown? They're redoing the budget thing this Friday. And
how do you feel?
On the budget thing is that $72 billion more than the military of France Homeland Security budget, which funds ICE. So all the Democrats are not in the House. Something passed the House that's going to the Senate vote. In the Senate, the Democrats are like, no, you're not gonna get a vote on that. We're not gonna vote for.
Come forward.
Any more money, no money for anything ICE. See, all across the country, ICE is very dangerous. You got to watch out for ICE everywhere in the whole country. It's ICE. It's dangerous and ICE. And that storm is going on too, which is dangerous.
Yeah.
No. So.
Sailor.
Gosh, everything's going wacky. So they are gonna unfund ICE and not vote it in the budget this Friday, and there could be a clash and a partial government shutdown. And man, I felt the last government shutdown when I was trying to go into that Medicare
Restless.
65 retirement. Oh man, it's God, shut down. Yeah. So they swapped out people and they went for the shutdown. And meanwhile, the situation is pretty much the same as it ever was. Just like in other places, like Venezuela, it's the same thing in Venezuela. They took out the whole person. Iran, they have the whole armada going down to the Saudi Arabia, and there's nothing different. Anyways, quick, I'm supposed to be fast. Here, let's see what's in the line news. See? The line news. Oh, we really got special visible ink test time. Huh? Woohoo! What happened? Let's go Hawaii news. Our governor, and interestingly enough, our governor knows, as like a friend, the governor of Minnesota, he knows Waltz. They were talking, hey man, Waltz was talking to the Trump, and that's how they got those guys. Apparently they're figuring. But our governor Josh Green, who's also a medical doctor, it's kind of interesting, is trying to make the budget. So he's bringing the budget gap in. We get this tax break is going to be the same as it is this year, but next year and then the year after that, we're going to put that on pause. So they're tapping the brake on this tax break so Hawaii doesn't run out of money when things are just crazy over here. Okay, in basketball, girls basketball, and actually, Seahawks and Patriots, it's going to be Seahawks and the Patriots on the Super Bowl at 1:30 in the afternoon here. Is that coming up too fast? It could be happening so fast I'm gonna don't miss it. Yeah, Australian Open. Building muscle. Wait, what? Where are we going? Where's my little... Oh, there it is. We need to go back in the day. There. Oh, 1970. That was back in the day. You just want to relax. Just get out that Singer sewing machine and go to town. Create some curtain things. This is sisters, Harriet and Margaret, 85 and 82. Their skills as seamstresses. They dream of federally aided retirement home and middle-class people. So they're just sewing stuff for people. Good for you. Just look at here.
Give it back.
Give it back while you're at it.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. What the heck? Astronauts. Okay. Oh, here's political cartoon. Alert. Hazardous snow and ice conditions. Yeah. The snow and the ice. Get it? Yeah. Everyone's get that. That's like been done too much. Ice out. Melt the ice. What do we have here?
Okay, all designers, surgeons, dedicated vaccines, global events, self-sustainable energy, capital,
Okay, let's do this one. This one looks good.
Sad Minnesota situation is decades in the making.
The situation in Minnesota is saddening and appalling. However, it has been years in the making. For decades, Minnesota and its cities have willingly and arrogantly disregarded federal immigration laws and failed to cooperate with the legal authority of the federal government. If the authorities in Minnesota had complied, none of what happened there now would be happening. This should be a wake-up call.
Can you hear him?
Wake up to those states and cities who think they are above obeying federal jurisdiction and law. James Roller Mililani. Okay, thank you, James. Thank you, James, for sending in the letter and this and that. More. He's harping on what's known as what's known as the sanctuary cities. There's some type of, come to this city, we're not going to do what they're going to do. But the basis here is there's federal powers and then there's state powers, and oftentimes they're in conflict. That's that balance. If federal powers had all the power over the states, we would be in a hell of a freaking... Yeah, that's one big buffer keeping it from being totally totalitarian. So the state laws and the federal laws, powers. And so the federal's like, well, states, you do this. It's like, no, the Constitution gave us the powers to do that, so we do it our way. And so when ICE comes in from federal, that's why the troops, the National Guard, is for the state, by the state governor. And then if Trump goes insurrection, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to have everybody fight it out. So he can insurrection act, and then he can make their National Guard federalized under Trump's control.
Tunnel.
And the cooperation of, they should have more law enforcement from Minnesota, because they're the ones that know how to do arrest and control and tank down things. The ICE don't know jack.
Why are you asking?
And they're just like boom, boom, boom. And they're So cooperation in this case is like being a Trumpy, do what Trump says, and hand over all your immigrants and do what Trump says, and use your law enforcement to do what he wants them to do. Anyways, it gets into like, how much control do you want to give Emperor Trump, because he's been trying to be an empire, right? Emperor Palpatine. All right, aloha. I gotta go this way and this way. Aloha to you. Have a good day. I gotta go run away. I gotta go run to the doctor.
Oh, come back. And if you so please, so if you don't watch this, it's okay. Thanks for watching.